gon' put me in the mood. I'm talking about dark room, perfume, go.
This is tutorial questions I've been getting a lot. I've been asking, where do I get my samples? And I have a separate account like dedicated to finding samples, and on this account I subscribe to a lot of different like music channels that upload, jazz or 70s jazz fusion stuff, stuff that could have potential to be sampled. And then so it's always, my recommended always looks like this, and then I'll just dig, and then I save them all in my likes, so liked videos. That's what I have so far. I just started this recently, so not all my samples are in here. And this is just stuff that I think has potential to be sampled. This isn't all the stuff I've sampled before. And then, so I just get recommended these things. I'm subscribed to like some of the big ones and some like low-key ones. Ricardo Marania, like so many people know of him. Everybody knows that this guy uploads great samples. Final Frontier uploads great samples, and it uploads multiple times a day, so I can just go right here to my subscriptions, and I just have all these videos I could check out, see if any of them are samples. I save them in my likes, and then I just go here to YouTube to MP3, and then I just download them, and then I drag them into FL. And let me show you guys how I do that. And so this is basically, so I would suggest looking for samples, get a separate account, and then just, to get started, what I usually do is go to like a big name one like Ricardo Marania, and then I click on one of his videos. So this is the sample to Captain Murphy. What's the song? Between Friends with Earl Sweatshirt. And so say you I actually like this band. I like this. The keys are really cool. So you look up Opa Pieces. Oh, see, usually they give you the album name. So Magic Times. So I'm gonna look up, Opa Magic Times, and it'll give me the whole album. And then see, these only have like 3,000 views. This one only has 247. Let's check that one out. The less views, the better, because that means less people have found it. More unique samples. And then the next step is, alright, so this channel uploaded this, so he must have some stuff. And then you look in uploads, you go to play all, and then you see how many, 198, and you just look through these. That's what I would do. I would just look through these. Actually, let me save the upload markers. I'll come back to that later. Just look through these and just be like, oh, this is nice. This is a nice sample. You might find something in here. For example, let's say this one had like an instrument you like. Maybe the guitarist you like. Actually, he doesn't give the credits, so you don't know who's playing guitar. But like you say, it said like, Fernando Marquez plays guitar in this one. You can look up Fernando Marquez in the search bar, and then look up all of his work, and then look through his songs for samples, and then just, that's kind of my process. It's kind of like sporadic. I kind of just like drift along. I have different bookmarks of like upload playlists, like this one. I have this one. I have this one. And it just goes on. And then you can subscribe to these channels if they're still active. For example, Faramba. He's not active anymore. His last upload was like 2 years ago, but I say subscribe to him just in case he does upload again, but probably won't. I don't know. It's just better to just keep him in your subscription. Doesn't hurt to keep him in there, and then every day I just come up. Once I get off of class or whatever, I'll just come and check these out. And if there's nothing, then I just move on. And yeah, that's basically my process of finding the samples. I don't know what this one is. Let's just pull that one in. So what I do is I just I drag the MP3 into the playlist, and then just you double click it, go to the waveform, right click, edit, and you press spacebar to play, or it'll play automatically, I think. And then, what is this? Oh, I remember this one. Okay, so say it's right here. Alright, so when you listen to it, you can hear where you're supposed to loop it. So I'm supposed to loop it right here, and then using page up and page down, you can zoom in and out. So I hold my finger right here on the mouse, and then I go page up, lets me zoom in, and I go to where the waveform begins. You don't have to zoom in that much. You can like basically generalize it, and it'll still come out good, but just to be safe. And then right here, you click a loop. Add copy sample, you just hit that and then drag it into your playlist, and then you close it, make a new one, and right here in your recent files, it'll be right here. And you just put it to the BPM you want. I'll do 80, and then 2 bars. Let me just get oh, and regarding my kit, I'm probably not going to be, I want to add a lot to this kit. Like, it's not nearly as much as I want it to be right now. So I'm not going to be releasing my kit anytime soon, but I will let you guys know if I am releasing my kit and what's gonna happen with it. But yeah, I don't know, I might do it later, maybe 5,000 followers, I don't know, we'll see. And then so I'm too lazy to make drums, so let's just throw in this drum loop, and then right here you can chop it. I mean, so that I didn't explain the stretch. So when you drag it in, it's gonna be like this. It's not gonna fit to your tempo. Like, see, it's 80, but it's not on exactly 2 bars. So what you do is you double click, go to time, right click, and then you hit 2 bars. And then it'll just automatically fit. And as long as you chopped it good, it should be on tempo. And if you do it 4 bars, it'll be too slow and it'll sound nasty. Like, well, I mean, it doesn't really sound nasty, but some samples will sound bad, but this one isn't that bad. But yeah. And that's basically how I do my samples and stuff. I mean, you just gotta dig. I mean, it's I can't really do more than that. I mean, you just gotta, I think because I logged out. Okay, it's whatever. That's a beat tape I'm uploading to my channel. That's basically it. I mean, this is my normal channel, and then this is my actual channel, my sample channel, and this just helps out looking for stuff. And yeah, I hope I could help. If there's any more questions, just leave them in the comments, and alright, peace.